Welcome back to Daydream Manor Flower Farm. I'm Dawn. I live in South Louisiana, and let's talk about kind of how I got volunteered to do something, but I'm kind of glad I'm doing it. So let's chat. Y'all, welcome into the STEM shed, because where else would I be? And it is 79 degrees right now in the STEM shed. It's got to be 130% humidity. Mosquitoes are awful. I was going to film this out in the field and just got ate up. But let's just catch up for the week. Okay, y'all gonna have to bear with me. Words are very hard today. I don't know what's happening, but it's a struggle. Okay, tulips are, I've got almost all of them, the remnants of them pulled up. I'm gonna turn that dirt over and put something in there. I had originally said the mums that I have that I overwintered. So I'm still debating those. I do have 2 trays of sunflowers that need to go out. So I don't know. I'm just going to go back and forth. I'll see when I get it all over there. Because that's planning. It has been a crazy week. I am trying to get my website updated. Let me back up. So I went and looked, and since I did the tulip bar at the boutique, y'all, and I know it doesn't seem a lot to a lot of folks, but I got 10 new subscribers onto my email list, and they're local, and so I love that. And as much as it was, as much work as it was to do the tulip bar and just get everything ready and sell, I think it may pay off in with more folks. So I am happy over that. But I'm trying to get my website updated this week. My t-shirts are ready. Did I tell y'all about the t-shirts? Y'all don't remember. So I'm doing this whole line of really cute retro-y t-shirts, kind of flower power things, kind of fits my theme, that are also going to go into the boutique at the end of the month, but I'm getting them up on my website, so trying to get pictures and my website updated. I've also got some cute new items that I put into the boutique for Easter. Y'all, I did one called Bunny Blooms, and it's a little grow pot with the median and some flower seeds in it, so I'm kind of excited over those. They're going to be great for, the basket thing. Okay, just in case. And so I have another one that I've done, a Go Grow Veggie and Blooms bag that I've done. So I've been working really hard on all of that to get that ready to go into the boutique. So I've got to go change my table over. Right now I have like a lot of air plants and hangers and that, so I'm flipping that over to all the Easter and springy stuff. That's happening. Work again is still kicking my butt. I found out I will have to go on another business trip the end of April, which is flower time, but it's going to be fine. I have Mr. Daydream. I also have another flower farmer who she is going on a vacation the first 2 weeks of April, and I'm going to go take care of her flowers, check them, harvest, and she's going to do the same for me while I'm gone. So it works out. That's another reason why, if you have other flower farmers in your area, you need to make friends. Just saying. It is easier for her to come over here and harvest because she knows what to do than me trying to teach Mr. Daydream in 24 hours or less. It's going to be, so I feel fine about it. And it's just it's all going to work out in the end. But let me tell you what really happened with this whole, how I kind of got volunteered into something. But I was asked, I answered, and it just is what it is, and I'm kind of excited about it now that I've got my head wrapped around it. So week before last, I got a phone call from our president of the Chamber of Commerce, who I love dearly, but I'm mad with too because she just resigned her position and she's moving to Michigan, so I'm gonna miss her. But she calls me, she's on speakerphone, she's like, "Hi, I'm with so and so, who is putting together this it's an annual chili cook-off here in town, and it's their fundraiser." And she's like, can you sponsor the kids area with the flower activity? And I'm like, and I was on speakerphone, and I'm like, I don't know who's listening, and I'm like, sure. And I was so thrown off because I was it was the middle of my work day, and I was actually working on stuff for my off-farm job, and I just answered the call, so I wasn't really paying attention. Like fully focused. I was still my mind was still over here. So she's like, "Oh, awesome. Okay." She said, "I'll email everything. Send me your logo so they can get it as your sponsor." Okay, so I did that. I sent her the email with my logo. Well, like a day or two later, she sends me the email, and it's like, okay, we need 150 flowers that the kids can plant, yada yada. And I'm like, wait, 150 flowers that they can plant? Where are they planting? Is it where the chili cook-off is? Is it in the sun? Is it in the shade? I'm not a landscape architect. I don't know. I don't know how to do landscaping. I don't know. So then I'm like, what has she gotten me into? And I'm like, okay, deep breath. So I email the director for the foundation, and awesome lady. She ends up calling me, and she's like, here's what we did last year. So last year they had pepper plants, and the kids just took those, repotted them. They had supplied all of the things that they need, the pot, the soil, the little shovels, all of it, watering cans and everything. And she said, so this year she said, I want to do flowers. I want them to take away something that has color in it. And I'm like, wait. And I was like, wait a minute. So you want flowers that are already bloomed? Because y'all, I was seriously thinking like a 6 cell pack, some dirt, do some seeds. Kids get to take that home, watch it bloom. That's where my mind was. And she said, yeah. Some already bloomed flowers. I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay, don't grow like that. Like, I grow like this. And these are not ready. Okay. So in my mind, y'all, I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I about to do? So I told her, I said, okay. I said, let me go think about this and how this can work, and I'll call you back. So fast forward, called her back 2 days later, and I was like, look, I said, this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go to the wholesale nursery. I'll get some 6 packs of flowers, and we'll just do that. And she's like, oh, that's fine, whatever. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess, I paid for them, so it's no money out of their pocket for the flowers. So, and she was like, yeah, I've already put your logo out. I've made the announcement that you're going to do that area. And I said, okay, here's the other thing. Because I just found out about this, I actually cannot be there the whole time of the event, because the event's like from 10 to 3 Saturday. And she was like, no, that's fine. She said, I already have volunteers. She said, but if you want to come out and talk about your farm in the morning or whatever you can get there, come do it. Y'all, okay. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, this is going to work out. So let me show y'all what I ended up doing. Wholesale nursery, marigolds. Y'all look how pretty. So this is Harmony, and this is Yellow Bonanza. So I'm going to do those, and I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to pop them out of the sale pack, because I think that's just a little bit cumbersome for children. And I'm going to put some dirt in here, and I'm just going to place them in these big tubs. That way kids can just grab one, buy the root system itself to repot it. I think that's just going to be easier. But, you know, I got an entire, I don't know, she needed 150. I got 170 something to be on the safe side, you know, breakage. But look, here's the funnier part. So as I'm at the nursery, and the girls tell me, oh, these are so pretty. She said, these are going to look so good in your landscaping. I was like, no, they're not for my landscaping. So I tell her what I'm doing, and she's like, oh. And she stands there for a minute. She goes, are you 60? And I looked at her, I said, today I am. And she started laughing, and she said, are you? And I said, I'm 57. I'm really, really close. And she was like, I'm going to give you the senior citizens discount. So, y'all, it was enough. It paid the taxes on them. So I'm happy. Like, you know what? Blessings all around. So I'm going to go get that set up. I got to get that set up early Saturday morning. And, yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be another way for me to get my name out into the community. That's really what I'm working really hard on. What I have been working hard on for several months now is getting my name out in the community. But I also realized too, I got to do a better job at my messaging around how the flower farm works, because people are interested in that. And I didn't realize how much they were until I was telling the director that I don't grow like that. And she was like, really? And I'm like, no, that's not how flower farming works. And so she was like, okay, this is really cool. So just making sure I do a better job of when people want me to do an event like that. 2 things. I need to make sure I get very clear. I get it ahead of time, because I did get asked to do another event like in April, like the first week of April, and they want somebody who can bring plants and flowers, and it's going to be like a large event. And I'm like, I I'm not prepared for that. And she's like, well, we just need we need a plant person. And I'm like, okay, plants don't grow overnight. So I told that person, I was like, look, when do y'all set the dates for this event? She goes, oh, like back in October. I said, well, if you want me to participate next year, I need to know in October. So I'm trying to slowly educate people, like, what it really takes. Like, this is not a nursery. I can't just pick up stuff and run with it. So it'll be interesting to see. But, y'all, I think it's going to be fine. What else do I have? Anything else coming up? I can't think of anything else, y'all. I mean, just another busy week on tap. So just juggling it all. Yay, team. All right. I have got to go check on my granddaughter, who is, I thought she was coming outside with me, but she stayed in. So I need to go check on her. I hope you all have a wonderful week, y'all. Just keep doing what you're doing. We will chat again soon.